Akhilesh. So a wise man once said, "There's still some glory in going second," marking his words. So today I'll be sharing my story. So writing has power to change the world, isn't it? So writing can be a blog, a newspaper, an article, even a tweet can change a world, or even something as simple as writing on a board a couple of lines. But how exactly it changes the world? So when you write something and someone else read it, they can relate to it, and that's where the changes happen. When someone able to relate to the thing that someone else wrote, and they say, "Yeah, I can resonate with it." So, remembering the same wise man, he once wrote in a board that people are not rational, isn't it? So, we all believe that. And somehow, when you relate to the words and you actually understand the meaning of it, so those words stays longer than the ink on the board, isn't it? So, people are not rational. That's what I'll be sharing my story about. And you know why we say that people are not rational? Because we do things, and there is we draw down all its facts that how everything goes, and but still there is something, a gut feeling we call it, that this is not supposed to happen, or we like something else, even though there are, despite there are a couple of rational reasons, we still do what our heart likes. And we, at some point of our time, we all made that choice. Otherwise we won't be here, all of us, listening to your stories, right? So we all have that gut feeling. So what, where actually it comes from? Since it is coming from inside, so there must be some activity in our brain that triggers it. Since all the rational thoughts and all the reasoning comes from inside as well, so this gut feeling is on the similar track. So what actually happens is that we use conscious mind most of the time. That's where we think, or we reason out all our actions. But there is a major part of our brain that just we just misses, that subconscious mind. So in that subconscious mind is where all the stories that we have heard, all the town halls we have attended, or all the movies we have seen get stored. And we normally we just can't access it. So we just keep on coding or do our work generally. And when we actually access it is when we just take time off. And that's when all the ideas come from, that you were struggling all day with something and you were focusing on that simple track. But all of a sudden you take break, you may take a shower or you go for an evening walk, and that's when the ideas happen. That's when we make our brain to solve problems for ourselves rather than us solving the problem itself. That's where gut feeling. So all the past experience just accumulate there, and we just use them subconsciously. So we now know that, yeah, we can solve problem with that. But what problem lies is that we don't actually know when we can access that subconscious mind or whatever, that gut feeling. So when we know that, while we were showering or while reading a book or while cooking or going on a walk in the office, that's where idea comes. So we should just keep continuing that part, that if you have good ideas while going on a walk, like PK, take a walk in the evening, so just take longer walk. Or if you just keep on watching cricket like Pokey, and that's when you get ideas. So take longer time to watch more matches. So that's when more ideas will happen, and that's when the problem gets solved. So one similar incident that I had was when, after my graduation, I joined Wipro. I guess everyone knows. So while I was there and I was working in my days off, or when I just get bored of playing games, a thought always comes that, is it what I liked? That gut feeling comes, that is this what I wanted after I graduate? So for a person from a middle class family, that was means the my dream that one day I'll be working on some big company, get a good salary, do what I like. So those were all the rational reasons. But somehow I keep on getting that gut feeling that this is not right or this is not. So I constantly get that. So one day I realized let's just quit the job and do what you like. So I just one day I just quit my job and joined Colored Cow, despite all the rational reasons there, and even my family said, "Oh, what are you doing?" But if you are that confident, you just pursue whatever you like. So with that gut feeling, I left my Wipro job and I joined Colored Cow. And looking back, I just realized that yeah, that was the correct choice, because that gut feeling just came from all the incidents that I experienced. Though but there will be a rational thoughts that this is not right, but if you just trust on your gut feeling and keep on pursuing whatever you like, then at least you won't have regret, and at least you will be doing what you like, right? So keep on following.